Alright, well good morning everybody, Ben here, back for another video on the MoTime YouTube channel, and today you join me for a lawn renovation on some Tiftuf. Now I'm not currently standing on Tiftuf, this is Sewell to Buffalo, which I will be doing a renovation on, so if you are a buff owner, make sure you stay tuned because I'll be renoing this and doing a video on that as well, so stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed if you're a buff owner. But if you are a cooch owner, then this video will relate to you. If you've got Queensland Blue, Queensland Green, Tiftuf like we're doing today, etc., then stay tuned and I'm going to take you all through how to completely do a lawn renovation on your cooch grass at home, or maybe your client's property. But anyway, it's a cracker day here. We're in spring here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Let's unload the trailer with the gear and get stuck into it. Just whipped grass all over the screen. All right, so edging is done. Now what you can see, gone really hard down on the edging, down to soil, like you can see. Now when it comes to scalping the edges I'm just going to tell you now, it's really difficult if you don't have a powerful enough whipper. You'll struggle with really getting into the thatch and getting down, you know, whipping the grass and the thatch out of there. It will be difficult. So hang on a second, let me clean. There we go, that's better. You'll find it really difficult. So if you don't have a powerful enough whipper, just go and rent one from your local hire company or borrow one from a family or a friend. And when you're doing your whipper, when you're doing your edges, don't lay the whipper dead flat on the head. You want to angle it in with the way you're moving. So make sure you angle the head. So I'm left-handed or right-handed on the trigger. Then I want to lean my head to the left, and that'll dig into the grass and help whip out more of that stuff. But anyway, edges are done. Let's now fire up scalping and start mowing down low and starting to pull the thatch out, and then we'll move on to the dethatcher and run that over it. But anyway, let's keep going. Get on there. All right, so scalping is done, as you can see. Now with dethatching, we're moving on to that now, and it isn't always necessary. If you're asking, do I have to dethatch? No, you don't, and it depends also on your lawn variety you have at home. With Tiftuf, most of the time, yes, I would say always dethatch, just because it does get that buildup of organic matter, etc., and it really does help the grass to get that off it and help it breathe again. But you don't always have to dethatch. Just get down low, rip into your grass a bit, get down, see the soil profile layer, and if you find there's a lot of matter or dead grass sitting on top, then yes, best if you dethatch. But if you don't find much there at all, like there's not a thick amount of it, then you don't have to dethatch. Don't worry about it, just skip that step. Sometimes you find just scalping, mowing really low, is enough. It'll pick up a lot of the dead debris like I've just done here, but you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there is still a lot of matter sitting on the lawn that needs to come up, and that's what this fella's for. So we'll run through that now, dethatch it, and then back over again with the mower to pick it up. All right, let's move on to dethatching. Well, that's it for the scalping and dethatching for today. It's 4:30. I've got to pack it up. I've got to go out and see a new client who's registered or inquired for a lawn renovation, so I've got to duck out there and meet them. But anyway, happy with where we got to today. As you can see, it's much tidier, and we've opened up the canopy a lot more. Brain's starting to shut down from long days. Back-to-back lawn renos. But anyway, that's it for today. We'll see you guys all tomorrow morning to keep going with the core aeration and top dress. All right, day 2. Here we are, back at the property. Got the core aerator on board today. Time for core aeration. Let's get it off the trailer and get into coring the Tiftuf. Every time I'm in the car with the radio playing, I always have the last song playing in the car stuck in my head. Does that happen to anyone else? Yeah, Winnie already barking inside. We had a nice shower come through last night, which is perfect timing. We've had some good showers actually come through lately. Now, one thing I'll mention with aerating, if you haven't seen my previous videos, the most important thing with aeration isn't the actual core aeration, it's making sure your lawn's ready for core aeration. So make sure you're watering it a lot prior to getting the core aerator on there, so we can get a lot of moisture down into the soil to allow those tines to drive down as deep as they can. Because in the past, many years ago, when I first started lawn renoing, I quickly learned that you need to water, because I was rocking up to clients to do their reno and it was like banging on concrete. It wasn't good and it destroyed my joints and all that sort of stuff, and it's not fun. So make sure water heaps before you start core aeration. Anyway, let's get stuck into it. It's another beautiful day here in Brisbane. Can't pick the weather at the moment. It's 4 degrees lower today than it was yesterday, which is just, you know, Brisbane weather is all over the place, but I'm not complaining. It's a beautiful day. Let's get into it. Make sure the hopper is closed before you fill up with fern. Alright everybody, well that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the lawn renovation on this Tiftuf and you were able to gain some education out of it. Hopefully it's given you inspiration to get out in your own lawn and get underway with your reno this season, or maybe it's something you want to include into your business and start learning about it, learning to do them, and yeah, introduce them and let your clients know, hey, I do lawn renovations now, do you want a quote? Anyway, if you've got any more comments or questions, put them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. As always, make sure you are subscribed, hit the like button, and share any videos that you might enjoy or find helpful for anyone else you know in your family or friends circle. But anyway, irrigation is now on. We'll let that sand now start to settle in and do its job. And now we'll go for a bit of a follow-up. Now, I'm gonna do a follow-up in a couple of weeks' time just to show you the recovery. When I do renovations, a lot of the comments in the past has been, could you do a follow-up video on how it's doing? Some of the videos I always try to do a recovery or a follow-up video just so people can see the results. So I'll be doing that with the Tiftuf, and I'll be doing a lawn renovation on a buffalo as well, and I'll be doing the follow-up video week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after post-reno and see how it's going and what I do and put down just to help kick it along. But anyway, stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out soon. But as always, I hope you're all doing well mentally and physically. We'll see you all in the next video.